As we look at implementing play into the curriculum, an important consideration is developmental appropriateness. The ages and stages must be taken into account as the teacher designs the environment and chooses materials and activities. Piaget describes the child under 3 as being in the sensory motor stage, and Erikson notes at this age that the child is developing both trust and autonomy. The caregiver for the very young provides an environment rich in sensory motor experiences to be explored. There should be an array of interesting materials to touch, hold, crinkle, roll, bounce, pull, and dump. Exploration is the operative word at this stage. Interaction with adults in the form of songs, games, and conversation is also vital for literacy development. Even though age 5, kindergarten age, is considered preschool, because formal academics has moved down to this age level, we will focus on kindergarten in its own category. Experiences at the preschool level should match the child's developing and emerging abilities, while at the same time provide some challenge for continued growth and expansion of interest. Dramatic play areas are especially important, where the child imitates and understands his or her world. Through this representation, spontaneous oral language is developed. Dramatic play areas should also contain opportunities to both read and write the written language, as well as tools to construct visual representations such as blocks, clay, and painting or drawing tools. Developmentally, according to Piaget, 5-year-olds are in the pre-operational stage. They learn by doing. Teaching by talking should take a back seat to hands-on activities. Although some centers can offer free exploration, due to the increase in academic dictates, many of the centers can be fun ways of practicing and reinforcing skill. Piaget describes this age as concrete operational. While kids at this age become more logical about concrete and specific things, they still struggle with abstract ideas. Give children the chance to manipulate objects and test out their ideas. Do simple experiments with participation of the students. Use concrete props and visual aids whenever possible. Physically, children and adults should not be sitting for long periods of time, so keep children moving as much as possible. And finally, take periodic brain breaks to refresh both the children and the teacher. When play is incorporated into the curriculum, the teacher has many roles. The teacher plans by deciding the objectives, the content, and the necessary materials. As the center or lesson is implemented, the teacher can guide, mediate, be a resource, or be an active participant. The teacher can, at this time, assess as well. The teacher is constantly assessing both the lesson or the center and the children's progress. This can be done from informal observation, note-taking, or a more formal assessment. The assessment should cycle back to the plan so that adjustments or improvements can be made and future plans could be developed. Although some of these suggestions may seem like time wasters while the stress of standardized tests looms ahead, in the long run the result will be more learning and happier learners.